most people move by road for obvious reasons. In Lagos State, where there's a functional rail system, a lot of Lagosians are moving in their thousands using the train service. A state with more than 180 kilometers of waterway, it is no surprise that water travel is gaining traction in the state. On this episode of the program, we are looking at the challenges of the coastal communities and also exploring the opportunities within. Welcome to Community Report. I am Dari Ito.
These are the rules that welcome you to the 5 Cowries Terminal, a gateway to the waterways. Life jacket must be worn, no overloading, and no night travel. We are taking a boat ride with the boss of the Lagos State Agency entrusted with the responsibility of public water transportation.
Now we're on a floating platform here at Faloma Ikoyi. So as it is, the floating platform will be rising or going down according to the tidal wave. So it means that at every point in time, it's going to create a stability and balance on the waterway. But because of the wave and tide, anything can happen. So you have to be prepared. So part of the safety caution is for you, before coming on the platform, you must wear a life jacket.
Enyigbeti, named after the historic stretch of waterside in Lagos where business and commerce have thrived for over 2 centuries. We set out on a sunny day. The utility boat is traveling at a good speed and it's a good time to have a chat.
So, would you say water transportation or water travel is thriving in Lagos?
Water transportation is one of the safest mode of transportation all over the world. And for a coastal city like Lagos State, there is no way we will not harness the potentials of the waterway. And that's what Lagos State government has been demonstrating over the years. 1/3 of Lagos State landmass is actually covered by water. So for us as a mode of transportation, waterway is one of them. Together with rail and the road transportation. So those are the 3 modes of transportation. And as a mega city, of course, these 3 modes of transportation need to be integrated. So that's why you have a very iconic marina stations which combine the 3 modes of transportation. You see the BRT system working there, you see the rail system working there, and you see the water system working there. The same thing happened in Mile 2, in the Lagos western side, where you have the rail, the BRT system on the road, and you have the waterway, the 3 of them linking together. So it is thriving. It's a way of life for people of Lagos. And with geometric rise of population of Lagos State going to 25 million, there is no way a single mode of transportation will not lead to chaotic scene, And as a government that prioritizes the welfare of the people, we have to plan ahead. And that's what led to Strategic Transportation Master Plan, STMP, which has been put in place since 2003 by the administration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu has religiously kept to it. And that's what led to re-energizing and reinvigorating the ferry services of Lagos State. As it is now, there's no subnational government that can boast of 20 boats in their fleet. I'm talking about the littoral state that has the coastal water, except Lagos State. We have a total of 21 boats in our fleet, including a cargo barge.
Our first stop is Ibeshe community, an island oasis designed for fun seekers.
So what is Ibeshe known for?
Ibeshe is known for fishing, and they're known for beaches. And we want a calm, serene atmosphere. You come to Ibeshe, you come to Ilashe. Yeah.
The boat docks here, and for access, there is a shuttle service to get to the beach houses.
said it's a new
concept. People are just coming up with a lot of
Yeah, because I know that there are beach houses maybe on the island, by island, I mean Victoria Island and Lekki. So some of them have been there and they're already thriving. So this is new in this.
You will see the way they are building their things.
A place where the waters hold more than just the waves, they carry the joy of leisure and adventure. You can watch the palm trees dance to the tune of the breeze, see the magical tropical sunsets, and savor the serenity of the Lagos Lagoon and the vast Atlantic Ocean in front.
Where we're coming from, we've seen a lot of commercial activities, but this side of the riverine community, we are seeing tourism taking shape. A lot of beach houses are here, a lot of beaches are here, and people are coming here for tourism purposes. People are coming here for a lot of leisure activities and recreation purposes. So you can imagine the volume of people that are coming into these places, and there's no way they will get here without boats. They need to come with boat or ferry. So you see that this thing has a lot of value chain when it comes to the blue economy. You can imagine the value of the land where we are now. What was it before Iteto? Nothing. No value was placed on it. It's just an ordinary, fake land. People were just doing all sort of things, But when the indigenous, when the locals say that yes, a lot of people are now coming, to take, they are not even selling the land anymore. They are just leasing it out to people for some couple of years, and you're going to develop your beach houses, you're going to develop your resorts here, and the tourism is taking place. And for the local, their economic life has been enhanced. They are now making wealth from their resources.
I mean, with the influx of people into their community, that would mean a lot for them as well.
For the development.
Yes.
And all these activities here, all these economic activities you are seeing here are being managed and streamlined and regulated by Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture.
I mean, it's good.
So we are actually prepared. We have all the templates, all the parameters you can think of when it comes to tourism development, when it comes to socio-economic life on the marine ecosystem, and when it comes to traffic and transportation. Lagos State is actually prepared. So when you're coming for a model of how successful a blue economy is in Africa, Lagos is a place to be.
I mean, if you look at this environment now, it's not like a lot is happening because of the time of the day. I want to picture it that by the time you come, maybe later in the day, you will see a lot.
In the next couple of hours now, all these places will have been occupied because this is weekend. So a lot of people, we have done a lot when it comes to, bringing people from the island, from the mainland to these places. We have a couple of bookings that we have done for the weekend, just so for the private operators as well. They've done a lot of bookings, and before you could know it, all these places will be occupied.
With from the beach resort to other communities, the only mode of access for residents is through this humble canoe navigating the waterways of Lagos.
So sometimes you look at this and you're like, okay, road, naturally people will ply the road without even being convinced to do that. But with water transportation, there may be a lot of convincing, especially when it comes to safety. So where would you say Lagos is, especially with people embracing this means of transportation?
You see, if you look at the traffic or the statistics of the water travel in this country, you will see that Lagos State has begun, and systematically we are putting in place this sustainable means of water transportation, inculcating the safety culture in every area of our operations. So when it comes to Lagos State, you will not see any boat mishap, that's out of place. There may be one or two, instances where you're gonna have a boat submerging and whatever, but leading to loss of life, no, because there are things that have been put in place. Talking about wearing the life jacket that we're doing now, talking about putting our terminals and the other water transport infrastructure in place, and that's exactly what Lagos State government has been doing, and we're doing this one deliberately to show to the entire world that we are ready, even for the water transportation business. so that the private investment can flow in and see where they can partner or collaborate with state government. And we'll be getting a lot, both within the country and outside the country. For instance, we have the AFD, that's the French Development Agency, who have been trying to, inject some international fund into water transportation. And the same thing with the British government through the UK Transport Office. They're also coming in with a lot of laudable programs which will further strengthen and deepen the usage of the water transportation. We're doing a lot of sensitization and advocacy, reaching out to the members of the public. But if you look around, there are several islands and several riverine communities who have no access to the public, road transportation. The only means of transporting them is through the water transportation. And they are part of Lagos. They cannot be cut off from the economic activities of Lagos. They cannot be cut off from the social life of Lagos State. So you need to provide a means of transporting them. So that's why the government did a lot of massive infrastructural financing and development in terms of water transportation. As it is today, we have a total of 18 standard jetties and terminals across the Lagos State coastal water, where Mr. Governor has been able to upgrade some and also, construct new one. Badagry, Ekpe, Ikorodu, Ibeshe, Majidun, Okeranla, Gbogbobaeko, Apapa, Liverpool, Ijegun Egba, in Oreade local government, Ibeshe, Ilashe, several places, Ibasa. So a lot of, if you go, we get to all the places and we're going to show you some of this water transportation infrastructure that have been put in place. So massive investment are gone into that, and it's deliberate because we have seen it as a way of life and we have seen the economic opportunity that this is a way to optimize, to harness the potential of the waterway and optimize the blue economy.
The governor mentioned something about the Fort Mainland Bridge. It's going to be a game changer and it would have changed a few things, affect how we move in Lagos as well, I presume, especially when it comes to water transportation. Would there be any major effects?
The Fort Mainland Bridge is going to serve as an alternative when it comes to road transportation. You have to equate this thing with the population of Lagos State. So that's why we're saying that with the rising population of Lagos State, 25 million, in the 2030, Lagos State population is going to be like 30 million. So if you look at all this thing, well planned ahead, that's why Fort Mainland Bridge has become a concept that needs to be battered right now, in this moment, so that when we get to the next level, we'll be thinking, okay, we are moving this area, we are moving this zone to another place, we are moving this place to another area. So all these things are the concepts of the strategic transportation master plan that have been in the blueprint of Lagos State, and implementation is what we are just witnessing. So Fort Mainland Bridge is going to be a game changer, as we said, but also know that the issue of the water transportation cannot be underestimated when it comes to the overall transportation matrix of Lagos State. Everybody, every system, they have their role to play.
The main water bodies of Lagos are the Lagos Lagoon, Ologe Lagoon, Port Novo Creek, Badagry Creeks, and the Atlantic Ocean. Our journey continues to Snake Island, opposite the Tinkan Island ports and Apapa. Named for its snake-like topography, it spans 14 kilometers in length and 1.4 kilometers in width. Less developed compared to the rest of Lagos, it is primarily accessible by water transport.
I'm a bona fide indigene of the community. I actually reside here, but I schooled outside. But I'm currently working here because we have companies here. We have a free zone company here. I don't know if you've heard of Snake Island Integrated Free Zone. Yeah, I work with Snake Island Integrated Free Zone, with the free zone management company. It's quite challenging because we almost every situation is handled by the indigene. So we try to create transportation because this is an island. Obviously, there is no other means of transportation except for water. You have to cross water anyhow to get here, and governing the island as well. making sure that people are okay, having fun and all that. So it's a good thing being from this place. The main line of business is this island. Apart from the Snake Island company that I told you, there are no other working companies. So it's basically a residential place where people reside. It's very close to the Lagos Island. From here to Lagos Island is maybe 500 naira. To Lagos by boat is around 1,000 naira. If you want to cruise to Apapa, is 300, 500 naira. So it's very close to the main Lagos where it's happening. So due to the considerable amount of rentage, house rent and all that, though we do have light and all that, so but house rent here is a bit cheaper from the mainland. So people come here, they reside and they go outside for their business.
So there's an advantage there already, I think, to an extent.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so what about the social life?
The social life, this place is one of the bubbling places. We have other points where things happen here. People we receive experts, white men, they come here to have fun. Yeah, just you can see those people there. They come here, they have fun, check around, and they go back. This is one of the main points, like I said. This is they call it floating bar. So this is a very one of the major points here, major place that things happen. It's because it's on the weekend. If you stay here till evening, it is noisy, rowdy, and bubbling, and all. It's like a clubhouse. The first ultimate search was here on the. If you check, the first good ultimate search was here on the Snake Island. It used to be an island full of wild animals, including snakes as well. But the major reason why it is called Snake Island is because of the shape. If you look at it from map, if you use your Google map, you see the shape of the island from Apapa, from Nathaniel village to Ilashe and Ibeshe. It shapes like a snake on the water. That is why it shapes like a snake. That's the major reason they call it Snake Island.
And urbanization hasn't changed the shape as well. People moving in.
No, it's happening. On that side of the company, they've started filling some parts, and it's changing. It's gradually changing the face of the island.
Before now, there is a company called Nigerianpolitics. So the company do more of employing people. So, but now I think the company went bankrupt. I don't know what happened. So people are venturing into fishing and farming. But unlike before, people were working, but now people are venturing more into farming. But the cost of living here is very, very high. I don't really like cold weather. Here, this place is a little America. When you live here, you experience what abroad looks like. Like, it's cold, it's a place to be, you want to be. It's nice in here. The people are nice, friendly, it's nice.
We moved to Ilashe, another coastal community. Ilashe is a community whose predominant trade is fishing. Some residents run the shuttle service and other coastal businesses connecting the community to the rest of the world.
It's only rodo, no tomatoes. We have a beach here that we used to go sometimes, like maybe when we are less busy after work, we just look like, what else we want to do? Maybe we should just stroll to the beach and all those things. We have beach house, we have boats that can take you there. You just go there, you can relax. It's a private beach, it's not a public beach, private. But any resident, anybody can go there. They want no harassment, nothing. You go there, you just say, I want to see the beach and all those things. They will allow you go there, you can relax, you can go there with your wife, your kids, and any other person. You can go there, you sit, relax, just get what you want to eat and drink. You can get there. You can even get the refreshment, any other thing you want to buy, you can get it there. The residents that stay over there, they can save people from water, from drowning. Because if you don't know how to swim, we can't just allow you to go there. You can play with the water, but once you are going further, so we have to tell you to go back. Because we don't want something like maybe you went there and commit suicide, all those kind of things. So we have to just keep it that way. There are some residents there. If you go there, you see some people there. They are from Ilashe also. You cannot see any person from this riverine area that cannot swim. If you want a competition, we can swim from here to the other side if you want to test us. That's not a joke. If you want to, maybe you want to do a competition, you can come and try it. Ilashe is #1. I don't know about other villages. They have other swimmers also. But my own village, 100. One thing about Ilashe is we don't sell our lands. We only lease them. And each and every one of the families has his own lands at the beach. So they don't sell, but they lease. So it depends on the year. Some people can lease for 10 years, some can lease for 5 years. So, and each and every one of them, when they receive their money, they use it for good things. Because none of the Ilashe people that doesn't have a work, each and every one have work outside. Because we have company here before, but I think they are still going to start it back here. There are some residents that's from this Ilashe that doesn't stay here. They come when we have something to celebrate. Maybe we have Ejiwa, or we have Ilashe Day or something, or Christmas or New Year something. So we still have other people outside of Ilashe that still stay. We have some people abroad also. So we are everywhere. I was born in Ajegunle. Born and brought up in Ajegunle, but I came to stay 2021 or so. So I work at Lekki. I'm also I live for school, so that's just it. I go there more often. When I because of the school level, so I just quit my job for now. So I will resume when I'm done with my studies. So that's just it. So I stay in Ilashe for now.
Our journey through the Lagos waterways has unveiled not just the beauty, but the heartbeat of a city that thrives on its connection to the sea. This is the story of Lagos told by the currents, whispered by the waves into the lives of those who call these waters home. From Ilashe riverine community in Lagos, that's where we end the show for today. If you miss any part of it, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. You can also follow the conversation on our social media platforms displayed on the screen. Thank you very much for watching. I am Dare Ido. See you next time, and bye for now.